welcome back another episode. Don't forget to subscribe. The DC program's last season begins with a 2-episode opener that has a number of significant twists, turns, and events that will impact the whole run of the show. Because of the dramatic cliffhanger that concluded Superman and Lois Season 3, Season 4 was destined to be huge, and it has already exceeded expectations in just the first 2 episodes. Even though it wraps up loose ends from the last chapter of the tale, the debut of Superman and Lois Season 4 does a good job of setting the stage for an undoubtedly monumental ending, with 8 episodes remaining before the show closes. Superman's death, which occurred in the first episode of the last season, solidifies the reality that many emotional moments and revelations were promised for Superman and Lois Season 4. The program toys with the idea of Tyler Hoechlin's live-action Superman being able to return, but it's unclear what this means for the Kent family and Superman and Lois' larger universe just yet. One thing is certain, though, Superman and Lois's last chapter is bringing the series to a spectacular conclusion. Doomsday and Superman's cliffhanger fight is resolved in Superman and Lois Season 4. The main event that viewers anticipated from Superman and Lois Season 4 was, of course, the resolution of the battle between Doomsday and the Man of Steel, which left Season 3 on a dangerous note. Season 4 begins with the dramatic resolution to this battle, as the teaser implies, with the two putting their all into each other's faces in Episode 1. This is mixed with a sequence of flashbacks throughout the episode and throughout Clark's life, depicting him disclosing his secret identity to Lois, Lois giving birth to the twins, and a series of romantic and significant moments between the two. Although this creates the possibility that Clark may use the intense feelings he has from these memories to aid in his defeat of Doomsday, things don't turn out that way, which only serves to heighten the tragedy of the final result. The battle ends with Superman and Lois's mutant Bizarro, now known as Doomsday, murdering Superman and returning his body to Earth. Sadly, Doomsday doesn't stop there. At the conclusion of Season 3, he obeys Luthor's orders and takes Superman's heart with him, leaving Superman's body with the Kent family, the scene of their first confrontation. Jordan does, however, take Superman's body to the Fortress of Solitude, where he is kept in suspended animation, giving rise to the possibility that he may be revived in the future. Despite the fact that he was abducted at the end of the previous season and thus might have been killed off, General Lane survives the events of the first few episodes of Superman and Lois Season 4. This is despite the fact that his first attempt to flee Luthor and his henchmen fails. Jordan finds his grandfather after Luthor forces him to dig his own grave and bury him. When the lady who kidnapped General Lane discloses where he is held, Jordan and Lois then rescue the general. Many new individuals are aware of the Kent family secret. Major plot twists are revealed in Superman and Lois Season 4, Episode 2, where it is revealed that Chuck, an apparently amiable citizen of Smallville, discovered Superman is actually Clark Kent after seeing the Kent family's response to the hero's death. It's interesting to note that Chuck is seen attempting to protect the boys from Lex Luthor when he shows up to scare them, implying that this news might have gained the Kents at least one more ally in the future. Surprisingly enough, once Superboy tries to scare Luthor to win back his father's affection, Luthor seems to finally realize that Superboy is Jordan Kent and that Clark Kent is Superman. In earlier flashback moments between the two, Luthor looked completely oblivious to the Man of Steel's secret identity, even though he charged Lois of betraying him in an attempt to keep Superman safe. Plans for Lex Luthor Season 4 get even more brutal. In Superman and Lois Season 4, Lex Luthor's villainy is intensified to a whole new level. The antagonist obtains Superman's heart from Doomsday and retains it in a case he specially commissioned from a Milton Fiennes character, who is notably an alias for Brainiac in the comic books and could have significant ramifications for upcoming episodes. For more videos, subscribe.